When you hear the word debt, you probably think of stress, high interest, and overdue bills, right? But here's the thing. Debt isn't always bad. In fact, when used wisely, debt can actually be a powerful tool for building wealth. Think about mortgages that help you buy a home, or business loans that fund your dreams. But here's the catch. It has to be managed correctly. In this video, I'll share 5 effective ways to manage your debt and regain control over your finances. Let's dive in. Before we get into the strategies, let's take a moment to talk about why debt can be good. Borrowing money allows you to make investments in your future, like buying a home, getting an education, or starting a business. These are assets that can grow in value and generate returns over time. But, and this is a big but, debt becomes a problem when it's not managed responsibly. That's where these strategies come in. Step 1 to managing your debt is knowing your numbers. Start by listing all your debts, including credit cards, student loans, car loans, and mortgages. Write down the balance, interest rate, and minimum payment for each one. This will give you a clear picture of where you stand. Why it works? It's impossible to manage what you don't measure. Knowing your total debt helps you prioritize payments. Pro tip: use a budgeting app like Mint or YNAB to track everything in one place. Next, focus on high-interest debt, like credit cards. These are the debts that cost you the most over time, thanks to sky-high interest rates. There are 2 popular strategies to tackle this: the avalanche method and the snowball method. Avalanche method. Pay off the debt with the highest interest rate first while making minimum payments on others. Snowball method. Pay off the smallest debt first for a quick win, then move to the next. Quick tip: if you're overwhelmed, start with the snowball method. It gives you a psychological boost to keep going. Step 3. Negotiate or consolidate your debt. Did you know you can call your credit card company and ask for a lower interest rate? They might say yes, especially if you have a good payment history. Another option is debt consolidation. This combines multiple debts into a single loan with a lower interest rate. It simplifies your payments and saves money in the long run. Pros: easier to manage, potentially lower monthly payments. Cons: be careful. Extending the loan term can mean paying more interest overall. Pro tip: check your credit score before applying for consolidation. Better scores get better rates. Managing debt isn't just about paying it down, it's about preventing more debt from piling up. That's where budgeting comes in. Track your income and expenses, and set limits for discretionary spending. Make sure you allocate enough to cover debt payments each month. Why it works. Budgeting ensures you don't overspend and keeps you on track toward your goals. Pro tip: use the 50/30/20 rule. 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings and debt repayment. Finally, build an emergency fund. Having 3 to 6 months' worth of expenses saved up can prevent you from relying on credit cards when life throws unexpected expenses your way. Start small. Save $500 or $1,000 to cover basic emergencies like car repairs or medical bills. Why it works. An emergency fund keeps you out of the debt cycle when surprises happen. Pro tip: automate your savings by setting up a small monthly transfer to a dedicated account. If your debt feels unmanageable, don't be afraid to seek help. Credit counseling agencies can help you create a debt management plan. Just make sure to work with a reputable nonprofit organization. Managing debt doesn't have to feel overwhelming. By knowing your numbers, tackling high-interest debt, negotiating better terms, budgeting, and building an emergency fund, you'll be on your way to financial freedom. Debt can be a tool, not a trap, as long as you take control. So, which strategy will you try first? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more tips on managing your money.